What's going on, guys? It's Chris again here. Apologize for the wind and background noise. I want to make this intro for this video and let you know that I appreciate you guys for all the views that you've given me and all the 200 and something subscribers that we've picked up along the way. Hopefully we can get that subscriber count up. But this video is going to be a little bit different today. It's some deer hunting sits that I did from this year's deer season here in Kentucky. One brief sit for the start of archery season, and then last week's sit and hunt for modern gun season. I will spoil it for you just a little. I did end up getting a buck, but unfortunately I didn't get it on the video. But anyway, I hope you stick around and watch the video, because I was pretty excited. It's the first buck I've shot in 8 years. It's not a monster, but it is what it is. But anyway, I just wanted to give something a little different. Just try filming this a little bit. It's a little bit harder than fishing naturally, because you know the deer can see and hear you and all that good stuff. So and this happened so quick, I didn't really get the camera set up to capture the actual shot on the deer, so I do apologize for that. But it's just a learning experience, and hopefully next time we can have the camera set up. But anyway, I hope you stick around, I hope you enjoy the video, and let's get right on into it. All right, guys, well, I've sat here for about an hour. The wind's been kind of swirling, and some of the leaves are starting to fall. So with that, the mosquitoes buzzing in my ear, it's kind of hard to hear. I haven't seen anything yet. I'm hoping something will come walking by or come to the speaker I've got set up. I'm gonna sit here till about dark and see what happens. So I just want to give you an update what's going on. So hopefully we'll get a deer on the ground tonight. I'm going to call it quits for the evening. The light's getting pretty low. I still got to hike back down off the hill here. I didn't see any doe or any bucks. Like I said, the goal right now, while it's still archery season, is to get a doe. But I didn't see anything other than squirrels and mosquitoes. But I'm going to try to document all of my sits this year through archery and gun season. And hopefully we can put a deer on the ground for you guys, and just kind of give you a little mix up in the content other than the fishing. So anyway, I hope you enjoy it, and see you when I sit again. What's going on, guys? It's Chris again here today. We're taking another break from fishing, and I am going to go set in, as they say, the deer woods. It is modern gun season here in Kentucky. I did not get to get out on opening weekend because I just had too much going on. But the kiddos are at school. I'm getting a little bit of a late start at 7:33, but the deer should be up and moving. Hopefully we'll get lucky and see something. The zone I'm hunting is buck only during modern guns, so if we don't see a buck, we can't shoot a deer. So with that said, we're going to get settled and get to the woods and see what happens. So stick with me, stay tuned, and I'll be right back. haven't seen much of anything other than one rub down here. So I'm gonna work my way around, I think, to one of my stands here and sit for a little bit. Right there's another rub right there. I don't know if you guys can see that. So I was trying to hunt with the wind. I walked up this hill, but now the wind's changed on me. So anyhow, we're gonna walk down here and see what happens. Alright guys, I got to a little ridge here up against these rocks. I can kind of see down in the holler there. There's a rub line all around me. The nearest one's right here. I can see all around me, and I've got the rocks kind of blocking the view behind me, so I'll just sit here and wait and see if something comes by. We'll have to wait and see. Only got a few hours today, so maybe we'll get lucky. So we'll have to see. Alright guys, well, I didn't get it on camera, but we got one. It's not a monster. It's my biggest deer. This is the first buck I have shot. Oh Lord have mercy, since 2012, exactly 8 years ago to this very day. I'm so blessed. I cannot believe it. I sat all morning up there on the ridge and seen 2 doe, and that was it. So I figured by noon I'd start walking out, and I figure, you know, they always say hunt the wind, so I was walking with the wind blowing in my face. I come around this old log road, and I had just walked up on a scrape, and looked like it had just been hit a couple days ago, and I had texted my brother and was like, this is the first scrape I found. And of course I get around the bend and I see this guy coming up the road. I mean, he didn't even see me, he didn't smell me, he didn't hear me. And I got him in a perfect chest shot right here, right through the lungs, which I've moved him up the hill a little bit, but you could see the clotted blood. He literally didn't make it, oh Lord, I don't know, 30 yards down the hill. But anyway, we're gonna get this guy up here, get this cleaned up, get him gutted, and get him hauled off to the processor. And then I need to call somebody, see about a taxidermist. All right, and I'm gonna try to video me cleaning this deer. This is only the second time I've done this, so it might get kind of sloppy. Just warning you. Oh dear God. Whew. Whew. We got a perfect lung shot on that. You can see all the blood there from where we hit his lungs. My dad is supposed to be on his way with the side-by-side if he can even get here. I don't know, I might have to drag this guy out of here myself. I've got a deer drag. Like I said, guys, you can see how this deer's shoulder, it just bloated out. So that meat right there's probably ruined, but that's what happens when you're shooting with a 180 grain 30-06 round. But the entry wound is here. It blowed the entire shoulder. I mean, look at that. It's just completely mangled. But it blowed it out, blowed his lungs out. His heart, which I'm not, I know a lot of people, and that was one thing I wanted to look at, was the liver. That liver looks really good, look at that. But people tell you to look for white spots and stuff on the liver. He does not have none, so this was a perfectly healthy deer, I'm assuming. It is what it is, and yes, I probably will get this guy mounted just because this is the biggest deer I've ever killed. I know it's expensive, and I don't usually do this to trophy hunt. I really do this for the meat, but my biggest bucks before this was a 4-point. This one's I mean, you could call it an 8. He's got a little point there, probably not big enough. It's big enough to hang a ring on, so technically I guess it's an 8, but I don't know. But anyway, I'm gonna turn this camera off, see if I can get my dad up here, get this guy loaded up, get him to the processor, and because I got to pick my youngin' up from school, and he's gonna be so excited that daddy got a deer. He's been wanting to come with me. He thought I was gonna get one yesterday, but I didn't get a chance to get out. So, but I'm glad. Like I said, 8 years exactly to the day since I killed my last buck. So, good deal. Blood, guts on my fingers and all. Whoo! Yeah.